I see it all the time. Bright young people with incredible ideas, but by morning, these ideas vanish, overtaken by daily routines. I was once like that too. In the early days, I had no money, no advanced technology, and often no support. But I learned quickly that dreams alone don't change a thing. Dreams only matter when they're put into action. If I'd waited for perfect conditions, nothing would have happened. The real magic lies in doing, not just thinking. There's a phrase I live by. If not now, when? If not me, who? These words remind me every day that there's no perfect moment. The only time we truly have is now. When I started Alibaba, I wasn't the smartest person, nor was I the most prepared, but I did what many others weren't willing to do. I took the first step. That's what separates those who reach their goals from those who only dream. Back then, Alibaba was just a cramped room with 18 people and a lot of hope. We didn't have high-tech equipment, only slow computers that took 3 hours to download a single image. Yet, step by step, we were building something greater than ourselves. Small actions, taken every day with discipline and vision. It didn't matter how tough the challenge was. We kept moving forward because we believed that each effort planted a seed for the future. When you truly commit, things start to happen. People come together. Opportunities appear. With each small action, day by day, you create the energy that drives your dream toward reality. Every time we faced doubts or obstacles, I knew only one thing. We couldn't stop. Action is like fuel for dreams. The only thing that transforms ideas into results. Alibaba would never have become what it is if it had stayed just an idea. Action is the force that turns dreams into achievements. And that's the true secret. Don't wait, but do. Build something. Even if it's just one small step at a time. When you start taking action, you're not only giving life to your ideas, you're creating a path to something far bigger than you could ever imagine. ... When I say work for yourself, it's not about being selfish. In fact, working for yourself is the first step toward benefiting society. When you strive for personal growth and success, you contribute more to the world than you realize. I've always believed that true success is a reflection of how much positive impact we create around us. The day you begin to pursue a purpose for yourself, you're also pursuing a purpose for others. At Alibaba, our goal was never just to grow our business. Our vision was to create a world where small businesses could thrive alongside large corporations. In doing so, we weren't just helping ourselves. We were helping countless small business owners reach their dreams. Realizing this was incredibly powerful. The more we grew, the more our work impacted people, from our employees to our customers. I often said, when our clients win, we win too. And it's true. In business, as in life, the biggest victories come from lifting others up along the way. This is why I always put people first. My customers came first, my employees second, and shareholders third. Many investors from Wall Street didn't like it. But to me, creating a lasting, positive impact on people's lives was the only way to build something meaningful. Success that doesn't benefit others will never fulfill you. So, working for yourself doesn't mean just chasing profits or personal gain. It's about putting the well-being of others at the center of everything you do. Because when you help others to succeed, you're also creating your own path to success. One that's shared, impactful, and deeply rewarding. Happiness isn't a solo journey. I have always believed that true success is measured by the happiness and prosperity of those around us. For me, success isn't about how much money I make or how high I climb. It's about how many people I can bring along with me on this journey. When I started Alibaba, the joy wasn't just in building a successful company, but in seeing how it changed lives. Watching small business owners grow, thrive, and build futures for their families. That's real success. It's never been enough for me to succeed alone. True joy comes from seeing others overcome challenges, reach goals, and create better lives for themselves. At Alibaba, our team had this spirit. We wanted to create a platform where everyone could win, where small businesses could flourish globally. This wasn't just about financial success. It was about creating a ripple effect that could be felt far beyond our company. Each time someone told me how Alibaba had changed their life or helped them achieve something they thought was impossible, I felt fulfilled. That was the reward. The deep, satisfying success that lasts It's why I say that happiness should be shared. It's the only way it becomes real and powerful. Building something meaningful isn't about one person reaching the top. It's about building a foundation that lifts many others. That's how you create true success. By making sure it's something you can share with the world. Optimism is powerful. Every great leader I've met, from Bill Gates to Warren Buffett, shares one trait. They believe in the future, even in the darkest times. It's this optimism that helps us see beyond the problems in front of us and focus on the possibilities that lie ahead. When I started Alibaba, we had more obstacles than I could count. We faced constant doubt and criticism. People said we wouldn't make it, that the internet wasn't going to take off in China. But I chose to believe in the future. I focused on what could be, rather than what might go wrong. Optimism fuels you, especially when times are tough. It gives you the courage to keep moving forward when everything seems uncertain. When you're optimistic, challenges become opportunities, and failures become valuable lessons. This mindset allows you to grow stronger with each setback. Some people say optimism is naive, but I believe it's essential. The future belongs to those who look forward with hope and determination, who seek solutions rather than dwell on problems. Optimism, combined with action, is unstoppable. It's what drives us to build, to innovate, and to keep pushing forward. So, when things get tough, remember, optimism is the compass that guides you through the storm. It's what allows us to see beyond the obstacles and build something truly meaningful. The people you surround yourself with make all the difference. From the start, I knew I needed a team that believed in my vision, a team that was willing to face challenges with me. At Alibaba, my goal was to build a group of people who were as committed to our purpose as I was. Choosing the right partners isn't just about skill. It's about shared vision and mutual respect. When I started out, many people thought I was crazy, but I found people who shared my crazy vision. Together, we supported each other, encouraged each other, and built something none of us could have done alone. These partnerships gave us strength when times were tough. In business, as in life, your partners, friends, and family provide the support you need to keep going. They keep your fire burning and push you to reach higher. The journey becomes meaningful when you have people beside you who believe in it too. There were moments when I doubted myself, but my team helped me see the bigger picture. Their belief in our mission kept me grounded and focused. This is why choosing the right people is so important. They remind you of your purpose when you forget. So remember, success is rarely a solo journey. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you, and who are willing to walk beside you through it all. Together, you can achieve things that none of you could accomplish alone. When I started talking about my vision for Alibaba, many people thought I was out of my mind. They said I was crazy, that China wasn't ready for the internet. But I believed in my dream, even when others didn't. I understood that to be a leader, you need courage to follow your own path, regardless of others' opinions. At every step I faced doubt and criticism. I knew that I wasn't the most qualified. But I also knew that courage isn't about knowing you'll succeed. It's about taking the risk even when you might fail. This courage, this determination, was what kept me going. Each time someone doubted me, I saw it as fuel to push forward. I didn't want to change the goal. I wanted to change myself to reach it. If you want to catch the rabbit, don't change the rabbit. Change yourself. I used to say this often, to remind myself that the power to change my reality lay within me. Courage isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet determination to take another step, to keep moving, believe when others don't. It's this courage that separates those who lead from those who follow. That drives innovation and progress. In the end, it's not about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you have the strength to pursue your vision. Every doubt and every obstacle only made me more determined to build something truly extraordinary. Failure has been my greatest teacher. I failed university entrance exams several times, was rejected from countless jobs, and even Harvard turned me down 10 times. These failures could have crushed me, but they became the foundation of my success. Each rejection, each setback was a lesson I couldn't learn in any school. In life, failure teaches you things that no university ever will. Looking back, I see those failures as stepping stones, each one bringing me closer to my purpose. When people around me doubted or mocked my ambition, I realized that failure wasn't my enemy. It was my guide. When I started Alibaba, we faced rejection after rejection from investors who thought our dream was too big. But each no taught us to adapt, improve, and get back up stronger than before. I often tell young entrepreneurs that failure is part of the journey. Every time I was knocked down, I picked myself up and took what I learned with me. I learned resilience, humility, and persistence. Values that no degree could ever teach me. These values became the foundation of Alibaba and every project I pursued. Success is a long path, and failure is just one of its many curves. It's these hard moments that shape us and make us better leaders, innovators, and visionaries. True success doesn't come from avoiding failure, but from using it to push forward, to grow beyond what we ever thought possible. So, I tell everyone, embrace failure. It's the university of life, and the lessons you learn from it will be the ones that define your future. Alibaba exists today because we didn't run from failure. We grew from it. Each setback was just another step towards something greater. There's one thing that's kept me going through every challenge, every sleepless night. Purpose. When you work for something bigger than yourself, work becomes passion, and passion becomes purpose. In my life, purpose has been like a guiding star, leading me through every hardship and uncertainty. Building Alibaba wasn't easy. There were times when I worked long hours, barely getting any rest, but I never felt like I was working. I was building something that mattered to me, something that had the potential to change lives. This sense of purpose gave me the strength to push through fatigue, frustration, and fear. Purpose has an energy that no amount of motivation alone can give. Passion isn't about working non-stop. It's about working with intention. If you're driven by purpose, every challenge becomes just another step towards something meaningful. The long hours, the sacrifices, they all start to feel worthwhile. You no longer work just for success. You work to create an impact. At Alibaba, my team and I poured everything we had into our vision. We were on a mission, not just a job. We wanted to build a world where even the smallest businesses could thrive, where people from every corner of the world could have equal opportunity. This purpose made us unstoppable. It's what kept us going when things got tough. Success is the result of a purpose-driven life. When you find something worth fighting for, you'll work tirelessly, not because you have to, but because you want to. That's the kind of success that leaves a legacy. Every morning is a fresh start. I believe that each new day brings with it a blank page, a chance to do something meaningful, to take on new challenges. Many people dwell on the past, on failures or missed opportunities, but I've always chosen to look ahead. The future is a gift we unwrap one day at a time. When Alibaba was struggling in the beginning, I learned to see each day as an opportunity, a chance to try something new, to find a better way. Each day is like a new chapter, and it's up to us to decide what we'll write. This perspective has given me the energy to keep moving forward, even when things seemed impossible. Tomorrow is full of possibilities, but they don't mean anything if we don't take action. It's easy to get lost in the routine, to forget the potential each day holds. I've always encouraged my team to embrace each day with enthusiasm, to see it as an opportunity for growth, for improvement. A new day means new opportunities, and that's something worth celebrating. With each sunrise, we get the gift of a fresh start. No matter what challenges we faced yesterday, tomorrow is a new chance to make progress, to push closer to our dreams. This mindset has kept me optimistic, energized, and ready to tackle whatever comes next. So wake up each day with the excitement of a child opening a gift, because that's exactly what tomorrow is. A new chance, a blank page waiting for your story. Youth is one of the most powerful assets any entrepreneur has. When I was young, I had the energy to try, to fail, and to keep trying. I had the freedom to dream without limits, to experiment, and to push boundaries. This is the strength of youth, and it's why I always encourage young people to use this time to take risks and build something meaningful. When we started Alibaba, we were all young, filled with ambition, and willing to take on the world. We didn't have much experience, but we had the drive and courage to try. Youth gives you the space to fail and the time to recover, to learn and to try again. It's a gift, a time to explore possibilities without the weight of too many responsibilities. Youth is the time to think differently, to innovate, to push beyond what's normal. When you're young, you don't just accept things as they are. You have the urge to question, to challenge, to create. This is the spirit that leads to breakthrough ideas, to changes that shape industries and create opportunities for others. As you grow older, life becomes more structured, and taking risks can feel more daunting. That's why youth is so precious. It's the season for bold moves and big dreams. I've always believed that the true power of youth lies in the courage to explore, to build, to leave a mark on the world. So to every young entrepreneur, I say, use this time wisely. Experiment, innovate, and don't be afraid to fail. This is your time to plant seeds that will grow into something incredible, something that will define your legacy. The first time I saw a computer was in 1994, and I immediately sensed the future. I didn't fully understand the technology, but I knew it could change the world. Innovation is about seeing what others can't and having the courage to pursue it, even if it seems crazy. To be an entrepreneur is to think differently, to imagine a future that no one else sees. Starting Alibaba was an idea that many people thought was ridiculous. The internet was almost non-existent in China at that time, but I believed that it could be the key to helping small businesses connect to global markets. My vision was clear, and I was willing to take the risks to make it a reality. This is what innovation is: seeing potential where others see limits. To innovate, you must embrace uncertainty. It's not about copying what's been done, but about creating what hasn't. This mindset allowed us to create the world's biggest shopping day, Singles Day, a concept that was completely new and unexpected at the time. We weren't following trends, we were setting them. Innovation isn't a comfortable path. It requires you to challenge norms, to make bold moves, and to trust your instincts. At Alibaba, we encouraged each other to think differently, to find unique solutions, to take risks. That's how we grew, how we stayed relevant in a constantly changing world. So if you have a vision that others can't see, trust it. Innovation isn't about following the crowd, it's about leading the way. It's about daring to think differently, to build the future on your terms. Persistence has been my constant companion. When I was rejected from universities, when job applications went unanswered, when even KFC turned me down, I didn't give up. Harvard rejected me 10 times. Each of these rejections was a lesson, a reminder that success doesn't come easy. Persistence is what separates those who reach their dreams from those who stop halfway. With Alibaba, we faced countless challenges and setbacks, but each time we stumbled, we got back up. I learned that failure wasn't the end, it was part of the journey. Each no strengthened my resolve, making me more determined to push forward, to adapt, and to grow. Persistence is about sticking to your vision, even when the world doubts you. It's about finding strength in each rejection, seeing every failure as a stepping stone. My journey was filled with obstacles, but I always believed that if I kept going, I'd eventually find my way. I often say that success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's the ability to keep moving, to keep pushing, regardless of the challenges. When you're committed to your purpose, persistence becomes second nature. Every setback is just another opportunity to prove your dedication. So if you're facing challenges, remember that persistence will carry you further than talent alone. It's the unbreakable will to keep going that ultimately shapes success.
In a recent talk, Jack Ma delivered a truly transformative message that resonated with millions. He didn't just speak about success, he unveiled the very reasons why dreams often remain dreams, exposing the pitfalls of inaction, the power of purpose, and the immense impact of optimism and resilience. Jack's words reminded us that success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about taking action today, no matter how daunting it seems. He shared his own journey from repeated failures and rejections to groundbreaking success with Alibaba, illustrating that persistence and courage are what drive true change. Jack emphasized that working for yourself also means creating value for society, as personal growth is deeply tied to collective success. His stories about building Alibaba from nothing and the importance of youth, courage, and community left the audience inspired to look beyond personal gain and see success as a shared journey. Each point he shared, from the need to innovate to choosing the right people around you, was designed to spark something deeper within. A call to lead, to innovate, and to act, even in the face of skepticism. With examples of his early struggles, his vision for the future, and his advice on how to keep dreams alive, Jack's talk delivered the ultimate wake-up call to everyone ready to take the next step. His simple yet powerful words showed that action, resilience, and purpose are the real drivers of success, and each day brings a new opportunity to begin. So are you ready to take that step and turn your dreams into reality? Jack Ma believes that the true value of an idea lies in its execution. Many people experience flashes of inspiration, envisioning big plans and bold moves, yet abandon them when the daily routine sets in. Jack Ma reminds us that without action, even the brightest ideas remain mere dreams. For him, success begins the moment you take that first step, transforming thoughts into concrete actions that set you on a path forward. He often describes the familiar experience of lying awake at night with a brilliant idea, only to let it fade with the demands of the next day. Jack Ma stresses the importance of breaking this cycle by acting immediately, even if it's just a small step. It's this first move that shifts an idea from something abstract to something tangible, bridging the gap between dreams and reality. For Jack Ma, action is the fuel that ignites passion and momentum. He suggests that even a small act of doing can open up a world of possibilities, where each step brings new insights and opportunities. This approach not only drives personal progress, also sets a powerful example, reminding us that taking action is the first real step toward success. Jack Ma believes that when we strive for personal success, we are not just working for ourselves but also contributing to society. He sees individual achievements as inherently connected to societal impact, where every personal effort ripples outward to influence the world around us. By pursuing our dreams, we indirectly lift others, creating a cycle where individual progress becomes a shared gain. In Jack Ma's view, success is not a solitary pursuit, but a collective experience. When someone innovates, works hard, or achieves a goal, it sets an example and provides opportunities for others. Imagine an entrepreneur building a business. Their effort doesn't just serve them, but also creates jobs, inspires other entrepreneurs, and contributes to the economy. Jack Ma emphasizes that when we focus on making ourselves better, we simultaneously help others advance. By working for our own growth, Jack Ma suggests we are embracing a responsibility to society. The essence of personal success, as he defines it, is about creating value that reaches beyond oneself, making our pursuits meaningful on a larger scale. When we realize that our actions can impact others positively, every step towards our goals takes on a richer, more purposeful dimension. Jack Ma sees happiness as something greater than personal gain. He believes that true success is achieved when it is shared. Rather than viewing happiness as an individual pursuit, he advocates for finding joy in helping others reach their potential. To him, success is not a solitary journey, but a collective path where the achievement of one person sparks the progress of many. Jack Ma explains that real fulfillment comes from lifting others, from seeing people around us succeed and thrive. Imagine the joy of watching a friend or colleague finally reach a long-term goal, knowing you played a part in that accomplishment. Jack Ma emphasizes that when we help others win, we inevitably set ourselves on the path to success as well. This perspective creates a powerful cycle of mutual growth and shared happiness. To Jack Ma, this shared happiness is the very foundation of a meaningful life. The essence of success lies not only in personal achievements, but in the positive impact we create for those around us. When we begin to focus on helping others, our own happiness and fulfillment deepen, transforming success into a broader, more rewarding experience. Jack Ma emphasizes that optimism is a vital trait shared by some of the world's most successful figures, like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. These leaders don't dwell on obstacles. Instead, they focus on possibilities, channeling their energy towards solutions. According to Jack Ma, this forward-thinking outlook is what keeps entrepreneurs moving through tough times and pushing towards success. He encourages a mindset shift, suggesting that challenges are inevitable but can be transformed into opportunities with the right perspective. Jack Ma believes that optimism fuels resilience, giving us the mental strength to face obstacles head-on without losing hope. He often reminds his audience that, while setbacks are part of the journey, an optimistic approach can turn these moments into stepping stones toward growth. In Jack Ma's eyes, optimism isn't just a nice-to-have quality, it's a crucial tool for navigating the uncertainties of life and business. With an optimistic mindset, we become better equipped to face challenges and stay motivated to achieve our goals. This trait is like a compass, guiding us through unknown terrains with confidence and hope. Jack Ma emphasizes that optimism is a vital trait shared by some of the world's most successful figures, like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. These leaders don't dwell on obstacles. Instead, they focus on possibilities, channeling their energy toward solutions. According to Jack Ma, this forward-thinking outlook is what keeps entrepreneurs moving through tough times and pushing toward success. He encourages a mindset shift, suggesting that challenges are inevitable, but can be transformed into opportunities with the right perspective. Jack Ma believes that optimism fuels resilience, giving us the mental strength to face obstacles head-on without losing hope. He often reminds his audience that, while setbacks are part of the journey, an optimistic approach can turn these moments into stepping stones toward growth. In Jack Ma's eyes, optimism isn't just a nice-to-have quality. It's a crucial tool for navigating the uncertainties of life and business. With an optimistic mindset, we become better equipped to face challenges and stay motivated to achieve our goals. This trait is like a compass, guiding us through unknown terrains with confidence and hope. Jack Ma knows all too well the experience of being doubted and labeled as crazy. He faced skepticism early in his career, with people often dismissing his vision as unrealistic. Yet, he remained steadfast, holding on to his dreams despite the naysayers. Jack Ma believes that courage to pursue one's path, even when others doubt it, is a key quality that separates visionary leaders from followers. He reflects on the resilience needed to stand firm in one's beliefs, especially when those around us cannot see the potential we envision. Jack Ma explains that those with big dreams must be prepared to walk a lonely road, as unconventional ideas often challenge traditional thinking. But to him, this courage is what propels true innovators forward, driving them to make a lasting impact. Jack Ma encourages aspiring leaders to embrace skepticism as part of their journey. He suggests that criticism can be a sign of being on the right track, as breakthroughs often look impossible until they are achieved. For Jack Ma, the willingness to face doubt with conviction is not just admirable, it's essential for transforming ambitious ideas into reality. Jack Ma views failure as one of life's greatest teachers, far more valuable than any formal education. He often shares how his early setbacks provided him with insights no university could offer. To Jack Ma, each mistake is a hands-on lesson, shaping his understanding of resilience and guiding him toward a stronger version of himself. He explains that failure offers lessons that cannot be taught in a classroom, instilling practical wisdom and emotional resilience. Jack Ma sees each stumble as an opportunity to reflect and grow, turning each misstep into a stepping stone on the path to success. He believes that the real value of failure lies in its ability to push us beyond our comfort zones, forcing us to confront and overcome our limitations. Jack Ma's journey demonstrates that failure is not the end, but the beginning of growth. Embracing setbacks with a positive mindset enables us to extract valuable lessons and become better equipped for future challenges. This university of life, as he calls it, offers a continuous education, preparing us to face whatever lies ahead. Jack Ma's story is one of relentless dedication, grounded in a deep sense of purpose. He believes that true fulfillment comes when we commit ourselves fully to what we love, pouring time and energy into our dreams. For Jack Ma, this dedication is what drives long-term success, setting apart those who merely wish for results from those who actively work toward them. He suggests that working with passion fuels resilience and brings a sense of joy, even in challenging times. Jack Ma is known for his tireless work ethic, reminding us that real achievement requires both consistency and an unwavering belief in our purpose. He encourages us to find what we are deeply passionate about, as this sense of purpose will be the force that keeps us moving forward. For Jack Ma, purpose is more than just a goal. It's a guiding light that inspires us to keep striving, no matter the obstacles. He teaches that when we work for something meaningful, the journey itself becomes a reward. This dedication not only leads to success, but also motivates others to pursue their own paths with similar determination. Jack Ma encourages us to see each day as a fresh start, a new page ready to be filled with challenges and achievements. He believes that approaching every morning with a sense of possibility can reframe our mindset, allowing us to treat every dawn as a chance to grow and improve. This outlook, according to Jack Ma, keeps us hopeful and prepared to tackle whatever lies ahead. For Jack Ma, tomorrow is not just another day, but a new opportunity to take steps toward our goals. He emphasizes that, no matter the setbacks faced today, the future holds the promise of progress. Imagine waking up with a clean slate each morning, where past mistakes are simply learning experiences rather than burdens. This mindset fuels motivation and encourages us to stay optimistic. Jack Ma's vision of tomorrow as a fresh chance is a powerful reminder to keep moving forward. Each new day becomes an invitation to start again with renewed energy and clarity. By viewing every sunrise as an opportunity for growth, Jack Ma believes we can stay resilient, maintaining hope and a positive outlook on life's journey. Jack Ma's journey into innovation began in 1994 when he encountered a computer for the first time. Despite knowing little about its full potential, he glimpsed a future no one else could see. Jack Ma believes that true innovation requires the courage to envision possibilities others overlook and the audacity to act on that vision. This ability to think differently and take risks, even when it feels outlandish, is what defines a true entrepreneur. To Jack Ma, innovation is about challenging the ordinary and daring to see beyond conventional limits. He often reflects on how his initial fascination with technology propelled him to create solutions that didn't yet exist in China. This relentless pursuit of new ideas, he believes, is the heartbeat of entrepreneurship, a willingness to dive into the unknown with belief as the only certainty. It's this boldness that paves the way for breakthroughs and inspires others to think beyond limitations. Jack Ma's approach to innovation is a reminder that success favors those who take unconventional paths. He inspires us to break free from established norms and embrace a forward-looking mindset. By cultivating a willingness to see what others can't, we open ourselves to possibilities that redefine not only our own lives, but the world around us. Jack Ma's story is one of resilience, forged through countless rejections, including multiple attempts at universities like Harvard. He openly shares how each setback became a stepping stone, teaching him lessons in persistence and mental resilience. For Jack Ma, every no he encountered only fueled his determination, strengthening his resolve to continue pushing forward. He believes that failure, rather than an end, is a crucial part of the journey toward success. Each rejection taught Jack Ma that setbacks are not signs of defeat, but opportunities to learn, adapt, and try again. He views failure as a necessary part of growth, a way to build an emotional strength and develop a more resilient outlook on life. His story demonstrates that the most valuable lessons are often found in our failures, as they challenge us to rise stronger and more capable. Through his own experiences, Jack Ma conveys a powerful message: persistence is the key to transforming obstacles into opportunities. He urges us to see failures as stepping stones that prepare us for future success. Each no becomes a push toward the next yes, reminding us that the journey is as important as the destination. Jack Ma's journey is a powerful reminder that success is built, step by step, on action, resilience, and purpose. Now it's your turn to bring these lessons to life. Are you ready to turn ideas into actions, to work for yourself and others, to embrace optimism, and surround yourself with the right people? Remember, every step forward, every challenge faced, and every small action will bring you closer to your dreams. What part of Jack's story inspired you most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and make this video your go-to source for motivation whenever you need a reminder to keep pushing forward. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with more insights like these. And for more inspiration, check out our next video: The Biggest Mistake People Make About the Future. Jack Ma's Advice.